Hello, it's Cong Storytime with me, Wildlife Billy. I've got the wind in my hair, well, what's left of it, the grass at my feet, and the sound of birds in my ears. I live in a town called Congleton, which is known as Bear Town. How wild is that? And I'm also here with my good friend Cong Bear, who is also from Congleton, but known worldwide as an eco icon. You like stories, don't you, Cong Bear? And I like telling them, especially when it's all about wildlife. Today's story is about May the Hedgehog. You like her, don't you, Cong Bear? She's a good friend of yours, isn't she? She's a good friend of mine as well. Would you like to hear about the first time I met May?
No.
It was late one night. It was snowing and bitter cold when I spotted this wildlife creature from my window. I went outside and asked, "Do you need help?" I only asked gently as I didn't want to scare the little love. You should always be careful and respectful when approaching any wildlife. Now, if she'd just ignored me, I would have left her to get on with whatever she was doing. But I heard this little voice squawking out, asking for help. So what do you think I did, Cong Bear?
Sure.
I helped, that's what I did. May the Hedgehog told me that her home wasn't where it should have been. Do you think her home had been stolen, Cong Bear? But it hadn't been stolen. If it had been stolen, poor May the Hedgehog might have stood a chance of getting it back. No, it was worse than being stolen. Some builders had come and built an house over the lovely green field that was May's home. Now, hedgehogs usually walk about a mile at night, but May would have to walk 3 miles to get where her house had been because of all the fencing that had gone up for the new houses. If only people left little gaps in their fences and walls, it would make it easier for hedgehogs to get where they needed to go.
No.
But poor May, the hedgehog, had another worry. She'd left her family to gather food and now needed to get to see if they were all right. I picked May up gently so as not to harm her, and off we set. Did we get to find May's family safe and sound? I'll tell you after this little poem from Flora Florrie.
The Livingstone daisy, the small pretty flower, is a sight to be seen. She is surely one that is fit for a queen. Her flowers open wide at the sight of the sun. The lovely daisy, Mesembryanthemum. In a variety of colours she will not disappoint. On a hot summer's day she will be on point. In borders she will flourish, on tops she will fill, with a mixture of wonder and beauty on your windowsill. So give her some sun and give her some light, and she will fill your garden with pure delight.
That was a good poem, Florrie. But back to our story, if that's okay with you, Cong Bear. It took us quite a time to find out where May had left her family. And when we got there, we found a maze of fences from all the new houses. I didn't know what to do. Poor May was worried she'd never see her 2 children again. Children from hedgehogs are known as hoglets, by the way. Anyway, just as we'd thought all hope was lost, up pops Brian, the badger. He'd bothered underneath all the fences, and can you guess who he had brought with him? That's right, 2 little hoglets, May's children. So it was an happy ending for all, and Brian the badger and May the hedgehog became very good friends. Did you like that story, Cong Bear? I did too. Brian and May, eh? That sounds a lot like that fella from Queen, Brian May. He does a lot for wildlife and for the environment too. And he's a pretty good guitarist as well, so I'm told. And don't forget, we can all do our bit to help the wildlife and the countryside. Always remember to put your rubbish in the proper place, and if you can, recycle. And if you see an hedgehog in your garden, don't try to pick it up. You're not an expert like Wildlife Billy, but you can still help the hedgehog population out. You could provide them with a hedgehog home, which you can get from pet stores, and also special hedgehog food from there. Don't ever give them milk, and if you see one in the day, that's unusual. It might be injured, so ask your mum or dad to take it to the vets. Right, I'm off to put some of that special hedgehog food out. We'll see you next time, won't we, Cong Bear?